Do you use things like Venmo? The IRS has now issued a regulation to start allowing them access to those transactions. It's $600 aggregate dollars a year. Before this regulation, just to put it into perspective, it was $20,000 and 200 transactions.
This isn't a law. This is a regulation they put in place. So that's number one. Number two, what it allows, and this is what we have to be very concerned with, is it puts, like you just said, Jordan, the onus now is on the taxpayer. If we all go to lunch and I put it on my credit card and then you all pay me back and there's going to be 1099s created, and I've got to show now, no, that wasn't income. That was just reimbursement of money I laid out.
There's claiming this is about revenue.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, the revenue generated by this, because of how much work they'd have to do to really track this down, it's not. This is about spying on you.
This law, this regulation is based upon the assumption that the people of the United States of America are thieves, liars, and cheats, and you can't trust them, and we have to supervise them and engage in espionage. That's the basic assumption here, that we have a dishonest population.
The Biden administration really does not care about raising funds. They care about increasing the burdens on the American people, because at the end of the day, it's all about control, and it's all about a backdoor way of advancing, at least in small part, the Build Back Better program through regulations as opposed to through a statutory enactment.
It's allowing the IRS to get into people's transactions that they really before had no reason to. So this wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for them to have revenue on. I think that the really what they're trying to go at is the retired and people who are just scraping together a living.
I'm trying to figure out what the real impact of this is. And if I'm a taxpayer, which we all are, you'd be concerned about this.
The IRS claims that this initiative is designed to bridge the tax gap of billions of dollars from a lack of taxpayer compliance in reporting. That's a nonsensical claim, because those who are specializing in hiding money from the IRS know how to escape IRS burdens and requirements. They can hire tax accountants. They can hire lawyers. They can engage in moving money overseas.
As we move forward with this, you kind of keep track of these. You put this down, you say, okay, this is something that a Republican Congress has got to fight back against. And they're going to have to negotiate. If they come in, a Republican Congress, they may have to negotiate with the Biden administration. He's got the veto power for a couple of years. But you can legislatively fix these power grabs by the IRS to figure out ways they can get inside your accounts that they normally would not be able to do. And again, it's kind of it's accusatory position that all Americans are somehow bad and not doing what they're supposed to do and not following the law.